Alright, so in this video we're going to show how to run an ACS 8 or ABB ACS 800 drive from ControlLogix. And this is basically going to be using the AOI that it is supplied from ABB, and again, when it comes down to it, this is the ABB_14. I have set up a generic module and using 103 and 102 for my inputs and outputs, and with a word size of 4 for each and a configuration of 1 and 0. So with that said, basically the controls for this is very simple. Keep in mind the output word is going to be the first section right here, and this is derived from the actual connection that you made. So just keep in mind this is the control word, and that has to be a 1151 to actually run. This is actually running, this has a RETA01 module in slot 1 of the ACS 800 drive, and that is where you need to put that if you're going to use that with the ACS 800 drive. Again, so real quick, let me show you. This does start, it does run. With that said, the speed reference that I currently am giving it, I have a speed reference of 4. I'm currently running this in scalar mode. So again, when it comes down to that, I'm scaling that up. I'm using the scale of parameters and then coming out putting my max speed in here. I'm also coming back and taking the speed feedback I'm getting and converting that to RPMs, the current RPMs that it is running. If I were to look in the drive, the RPMs that is currently running is 334. We can verify that by looking in the drive, and you can see that the motor speed is 334. Now, the frequency that I'm currently giving it is, again, in scalar mode, is 12. If you come back in here and look at this, I am currently feeding it 12. If you want to see it run faster, all I have to do is put in the speed reference of 10. You can easily see that it does speed up. The new hertz it is giving it is 30, and the RPMs that is currently getting out is 883. Now, if I come over here to the ABB drive and look at that, it's 880, and as far as the RPMs, and it's currently the frequency is 30. So you can see I can easily control the speed via this actual control system. I'm going to put that back down to 5. And again, this is in scalar mode, so this is not in DTC at this point in time. Also too, real quick, if I were to co-stop it, you do see it does co-stop. So the drive does co-stop when you do a co-stop on this. Our drive words are correct. Everything is working. I'll toggle that to start the drive again, and if I e-stop, the e-stop is controlled to ramp. In this case, if I e-stop it, it will ramp down to speed and again come back. So I do have a fault reset. The fault reset does work. With that said, that is how I have everything set up. And just real quick, just keep in mind that your setup and what you have set up in ControlLogix needs to be in line with what you have in your master or your parameter group 51 master adapter. This needs to match, your inputs and outputs need to match on your how you have everything set up, and you need to have your optional modules set to Ethernet or set to field bus. With that said, if you would like to know more about this, you would like to know more about how I programmed this and how I got all this to work, I do have a course that does teach about ABB drives and everything of this nature, and I will be going through each individual thing of this. So I know there's a lot of people out there that want to know how to control an ABB drive. From this, there are certain things you need to do. You need to have the AOIs, you need to have the EDS files, you need to have the proper setup, how to set up a generic module, how to set up everything, and how to get everything fully functional. Again, and just to keep in mind, this I'm very clear and precise on how I teach things, and you can easily pick up what well, I mean, all the knowledge gap, really. There's a huge knowledge gap in ABB drives, huge knowledge gap in how things are done, and especially a huge knowledge gap with working with Studio 5000 and ABB drives and controlling ABB drives with Studio 5000. So with that said, hope you learned a lot from this video. We'll see you guys on the next one.